All right, let's talk about something that causes a ton of anxiety for so many of us. That feeling that you've started too late to save for retirement. We're gonna break down how to build a real path forward, no matter where you're starting from today.
I mean, this is the big question, isn't it? It's the one that probably keeps you up at night. Maybe life just happened. Or retirement always felt like a problem for some future version of you. But now that future is a lot closer. And suddenly this question feels very, very real.
And wow, this quote just nails that feeling, doesn't it? It's that little whisper in the back of your head that says, you've messed up, that you're already behind. But here's the thing. The key isn't to ignore that whisper. It's to have a really good answer for it.
So our first stop is to confront this fear head on. Because honestly, the biggest thing standing in your way isn't your age or how much you have in the bank. It's the belief that the game is already over before you've even started playing. Okay, this is the absolute first thing you have to get in your head. The past, it's done. Can't change it. The most powerful advantage you have, whether you're 35, 45, or 55, is right now. The decision to just begin today is what changes the entire game.
And I love this way of looking at it. Being behind is just information. It's a starting line. That's it. The real danger, the thing that actually stops you in your tracks, is believing it's too late. That's a stopping point, and it's the only choice that absolutely guarantees you won't get where you want to go.
All right, so with that in mind, your very first move has nothing to do with budgets or spreadsheets. Nope. It's all about changing how you think about this whole thing.
Here's the trick. You need to adopt what's called the project mindset. Stop thinking of retirement as this huge, vague, impossible problem. Instead, treat it like a project, a serious one. It has steps, it has a deadline, and it's a non-negotiable commitment you're making to a future you. A you that really deserves some security and peace of mind.
And here's exactly why that shift is so powerful. Vague hopes, I really hope I can retire someday, well, they lead to weak plans and flaky actions. But specific, hard numbers, even if they seem a little scary at first, they give you a clear direction, a map. So the first step in your project is to get brutally honest with these 3 things. Don't guess, don't round up for a feel-good number, calculate exactly what you have saved. Assess what you can realistically, consistently put away each month, and define your timeline. This clarity, this hard data, is what kicks fear out the door and replaces it with a real plan.
Okay, once you've got your numbers, it's time to build the engine that's going to drive this whole project forward. This is where the action really kicks in. Saving and investing with some serious focus. Look, there's no sugarcoating it. When you're starting late, you have less time, which means your effort has to be stronger. We're talking about aiming for a much higher savings rate, maybe 20, 30%, or even more of your income. Yeah, it's gonna require some tough choices, but this right here, this is the fuel for your entire retirement project. I just love this reframe. Seriously, every time you say no to some random expense you don't really need, you're not depriving yourself. You're not sacrificing. You are actively buying something way more valuable, your future security, your future peace of mind. And just saving the money is only half the battle, right? You've got to make that money work for you. Start with the easiest win there is, your employer's retirement plan, especially if they offer a match. That is literally free money. Don't leave it on the table. From there, the rules are simple but crucial. Invest so your money grows faster than inflation, spread out your risks so you're not all in on one thing, and most importantly, stay consistent. Don't let a scary market headline derail a solid long-term plan. Okay, so saving is your engine. But what if you need to go faster? What about the turbo boosters? Let's talk about 2 powerful accelerators: growing your income and wiping out your debt. Think of it like a 2-pronged attack. On one side, you're boosting your power to save by earning more. Maybe that's a side hustle, asking for a raise, or learning a new skill. And on the other side, you're plugging the holes in your financial bucket by aggressively getting rid of that high-interest debt that just drains your money away. Man, this is so important to understand. We all hear about the magic of compound interest working for us, making our money grow over time. Well, high-interest debt is the evil twin of that. It compounds against you, actively working to destroy your progress every single month. Taking it out is absolutely non-negotiable. So you're fired up, the engine's running, you've hit the accelerators, but how do you make sure this whole plan is sustainable? How do you stick with it for the long haul? Well, you build a resilient system. First, automate everything. Set up automatic transfers to your investment accounts so it happens without you even thinking about it. Second, protect your progress. Get the right insurance because one unexpected emergency can wipe out years of hard work. And finally, and this is a big one, forgive yourself for the past. Guilt is wasted energy. Action is progress. It's also really important to be flexible here. Maybe your retirement doesn't look like the classic stop working completely at 65. It could mean working part-time, doing some consulting, or maybe turning a hobby you love into a small business. The goal here is freedom and security on your terms, not trying to match someone else's picture of retirement. And this just brings it all home. Picture yourself in 10 years. There's a version of you who is so incredibly grateful you started today, no matter how late it felt. And there's another version of you who is in the exact same spot, still just wishing they'd started. The only thing separating those two realities is a decision. A decision you make right now. So I'll just leave you with this question to think about. Fast forward 5 years. What is that future you going to wish you had done today? What action, what choice, what mindset shift will they be thanking you for? Because that's the bottom line. This is never really about the time you lost. It's about the focused, courageous decisions you start making today. That is how you build your future.